everyone, thank you so much for joining my channel. This is Rocky, and today, as promised, we're gonna do part 2 of my haul, the Shein haul. So I told you guys that I've been like trying to take some risks, trying some more trendier things with Shein because the price point is so low, and this haul is going to be indicative of all of that. So I don't know what order this is going to happen in, but I do have a pretty hefty bag in front of me, so let's go ahead and run through some of the things that I got. I don't know, it's been a while since I ordered this, and since I've been running through quite a few other things, it's taken a while for me to get to this. So I'm gonna have to try and jog my memory on what I bought. Oh, this is a dress. So it is a halter dress. It is like it's very nude, deep nude beige, taupey kind of a color, and it goes, you know, like this around the neck, and it is maxi length. So this looked very, very elegant on the lady in the model online. So I thought it looked, you know, it had the like this banding here on the waist to snatch you in, which is, you know, what you like. This whole setup with the halter is going to accentuate the smallest part of my body and then balloon out and go flowy and long on the more curvier parts of my body. So I thought that this would be a good shape and a good look for me. We'll see. You guys let me know when you see the cutaway. But I thought that this would be good. It definitely needs to be steamed so you can get a better feel for what it looks like. But just feeling the quality, it feels just fine. You know, I mean, for what I paid for it, you can't expect more. But I like this for summer. I like this for the comfort aspect. You know, I'm still social distancing. We haven't returned back to the office. So I'm always trying to find ways to be yeah, I guess dressed, fully dressed, but in the most comfortable way that's as close to pajamas as possible. And all of this flowiness is very pajama-esque. This next piece I was very excited about. It looks, I don't know, it's so dark it looks almost red, but this is orange. And lately, I don't know if you've noticed this trend, but a lot of different I don't know, different designers have been doing this very voluminous, puffy dress style that has ruffles and tiers and all that stuff. And just like the other dress I showed you, it's definitely very forgiving. And I'm always talking about picnics and buffets as if I eat constantly. That's because I do eat constantly. And I'm always nervous about, you know, food babies or just because babies and PMS babies. Things like this don't show those types of lumps and bumps and puffiness and bloating. So this dress here is a spaghetti strap, and you guys may remember this type of dress from when you were a little girl. The difference is the ones when you wore when you were a little girl had like smocking, elastic like smocking at the top, and then the rest of it flowed out like this. So I thought that this was great. I saw several versions online. What piqued my interest, I saw a YouTuber, Fashion Still NYC. She had one on for her birthday that was like, you know, more of a designer piece, and I just kept seeing that theme repeated over and over again with, you know, other designers. And I thought, you know, I'd love to try that. I just don't know how I feel about having such you know, from top to bottom, such a baggy dress. So let me try it in a more economical way. And if I like it, if I feel like it's worth the spend to wear year over year over year, I can certainly donate this one and upgrade to a nicer one. But as far as the quality goes, it's not super soft, to be fair. I mean, it's sturdy material. Like, I don't think it'll rip or anything. It will last in the wash machine and all that stuff. But the material itself is pretty rough. And since this is going to be directly on my skin, you know, being summer and all, I'll have to let you know how it feels on. But it's not very soft. All right, let's see what we got next. I don't even know. Oh, yeah. So I hope this fits. I've had pants like this before in the past. I think I want to say that I donated it, but the ones I had before were very long satin skinny pants. And the ones that I had before had two problems. It was super long, and I felt like it was too tight on the sides. It also did not have pockets, so it was very awkward to wear. So I'm hoping that, I looked at the model wearing it, and she had the exact fit that I wanted. So I'm hoping that this works. I obviously looked at the recommendations of the sizing and people's feedback, and I think I got this in the right size. So we'll see how this works out. But I'm super excited about having this. It's it's supposed to be ankle length, and you guys know I'm short, so I'm hoping that ankle length doesn't really mean full length on me. But my hope was that it would be ankle length, so I can wear it with heels and kind of have that little bit of ankle and leg showing, and elongate the look, all of that stuff. But I obviously, you've seen the things that I haul. I like satin. Satin makes me happy. It's all, whatever. So anyway, let's see what we think of this. The next item, I think I know what this is. Let's see, and I can't get this open. All right. I think this is a top. Oh yeah, this is a top. Ooh, I don't know. So I thought this one might be a little bit longer, so this one may not work for me. And it seems quite wide. I've seen a lot of, you can't really see this one, so you're probably gonna have to watch it, see how this looks when I do a cutaway. But I've seen a lot of people on Instagram and YouTube wearing a similar top where it is, sort of fitted here, and then it has the balloon sleeves, right? And I was hoping that this was a bit longer, because you all know I talk about this all the time, that I have tiger stripes. I'm a mom and I have tiger stripes, and that I am very self-conscious about this area. Other people look at it and think, whatever, no one's thinking about it, but for me, it's something that I focus on. So we're gonna have to see how this fits, and I am very slim up top, so I don't know that this is even going to stay up. So this one might not work for me, but we're gonna try it. We're gonna see what happens. Oh, this next item is a fun one, because I have been sort of searching for this mentally, keeping in the back of my mind, searching for this ever since I saw my girlfriend wear something similar. I want to say this was 4 years ago now. We had a fashion show here in Chicago, and I think maybe she had just moved to San Francisco, and she came back to watch the show. I think that's what happened. But when she came, she had, gone to her stylist over at Akira. I think it was maybe Akira. I'm making things up as I go. And the person put an outfit together for her. And I don't remember the details of her outfit, but I do remember the sweater she wore, or the top she wore. And I think it was a sweater with the back out that had a cute little tie across the back. And I've always been looking for something very similar and could not find it, and so I found this on Shein's website. So this is maybe like a deep periwinkle blue. It's not really showing up that well here on camera, but it's a deep periwinkle blue, so it's very modest in the front, and then in the back it has the cutout and the tie. But it's, somewhat cropped, so that whatever you wear it with, you can still see the accent of, the tie and the back being cut out and this, that, and the other. So I'm excited about this one. I don't have tiger stripes on my back, even though I do have a few rolls, but no stripes, so I have no problem wearing my back out. But I have been sort of eyeballing, scouring the internet for an affordable version of that top for the longest, and I found one. So I'm excited about that. Oh, this next one plays right along into the work from home, being comfortable goals that I've been trying to achieve. This one, it actually is a set, so I thought that I was getting a good deal for my money. I got this one in a size small, I think. So I think you could get it, I don't see the sizing on here at all. So I'm hoping they gave me the right size. But it's a t-shirt and short set. I thought it was very comfy and cozy and all of those things. I think you could go as small as an extra small, but I'm thinking about how shorts normally treat me, and they don't treat me very well, so I wanted to size up. I wish you could, obviously mix the sizes, but you can't, because up top I would certainly have appreciated having an extra small at the top. So we'll have to see how this works because it already looks a bit wide on the neck. I don't know how that's going to work out. But I definitely was looking for something very comfy and something I don't have to think about. This set makes it easy. So I love the color. They had a bunch of colors you could choose from, but blue is my favorite color, i.e. this sweater also. But blue is my favorite color, so I chose blue. I thought it was very casual for every day. The next one speaks to how I'm usually thinking when I go out, but I don't ever say it out loud. And my friends who know me in real life know I can be pretty funny acting, and I sort of chalk it up to being a Gemini, and they put up with that. But this shirt certainly just spells out exactly how I feel most times when I go out and there are other people there. It says, I came, I saw, but I had anxiety, so I left. And that's usually what happens when I go out and there's just, you know, a lot going on, a lot of people there. I don't necessarily want to deal with all of that. And so I normally just leave, or I just don't go at all. But this shirt I thought would be funny. So then when I go out and I do leave, people will understand why I left. I don't have to say anything because it's here. I thought this was a fun shirt. The next shirt is it's another t-shirt, another message tee. And this one has rainbow coloring on it. You guys know how much I love rainbows. And this says that to a T, rainbow. Rainbow is my favorite color. So I like that one. Very simple. Kind of just, you know, whatever. I don't know what else to say about the shirt. The next message tee is not for me. It's actually for my niece who just moved to Texas. And she and I have this running joke / conversation about all the sugar daddies that always end up in my inbox on Instagram and on Twitter and on YouTube, everywhere that I am accessible in a public forum. Sugar daddies come looking for me. And it's the funniest thing. So I always send them to her. I'm like, hey, you need a sugar daddy? You know, I send it to my girlfriends too. Like, hey, here's another one for you. Here's another sugar daddy. But part of that running joke, it says, be your own sugar daddy. So be your own sugar daddy and make your own sugar. So I thought this was a super cute shirt. I don't know if she'd wear it in public, but I'm certain she could wear it around the house, even if she wouldn't wear it in public. But I thought that you know how people have inside jokes. I thought this was cool for that. And this last piece is somewhat risque. The smallest size was a small, so I'm not sure if this is going to work for me either. But this one is a sheer bustier kind of bodysuit. And of course, you know, I've purchased sheer things before, and typically the flowers on the tops are strategically placed so that you can't see through. But I'm not so sure about this one because I think, right, that's where I would end up, and look at that. So anyway, I thought that this was super adorable on the model. I couldn't see her, you know, in there, so I assumed you wouldn't be able to see mine, but I think you will be able to. So this is a small. I'm concerned about the cup sizing, but I'm not necessarily concerned about the booty size. So we'll have to see. This part here, you know, obviously goes tucked into your pants, your jeans. It is intended to be a top. So I'll have to try this on, and you guys let me know what you think. Is this a yay or a nay? But I have a feeling, you know what, actually, I have no choice because pieces like this, you know, with, you know, the crotch and all that stuff, they're non-refundable. You can't return them. So I'm going to be stuck with this. And so maybe, you know, I don't know, hubby will like it. So that brings me to the end. Hopefully you enjoyed this haul as much as I did. I can't believe that this has been backwards. Was it backwards the whole time? I don't know. But thank you so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and hit that red subscribe button. Come back next, I don't know when this is, but come back for the next one. I post videos on Wednesdays and Sundays. So come back for the next one. I have an interesting story for the next time, and you will just not believe this one. The things that happened to me, it's interesting. Anyway, Thank you so much for watching. Hit the like, leave me a comment, share it with your friends. Bye.